Alright, so now we're going to be working on the torso, main body, of the Strike Freedom real grade kit. And first things first, we have the frame, the body frame here, followed by this part, which according to the manual you have to at least prepare this. So you want to stick this here, not all the way, and carefully tilt it up like so. So it's like that. And once that's done, pull it out and put it to the side. We'll get back to this in a moment. Then we need to turn these two parts here, which hold, that controls or locks in the arms. And we have one part here that goes like that. Goes supposedly right through here. If I got it right, nope, there we go. Should go nice into place. And then we have this blue part here. Goes all the way up like that. Make sure it's nice and snug, so hang on a second. It looks like it's in there. We'll leave it the way it is for now. Then we have the neck joint that goes here. And then this part will need these two parts here. Actually, this one will go like that. So that one goes there, and that one goes there. So it looks like that. Then it goes behind this. Okay, so with that in place, we have this neck trim that goes here. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a gap there, so we need to stick it in there. There we go. So that goes there. And then the gold trim part goes right over the neck. Like so. Come on. Get in there. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's the wrong way. That goes there. There we go. So it looks like that. Okay, so you have this part here, this gold part. It goes into the front part of the armor, with the chest armor. And apparently there's a little notch that has to be facing in the opposite direction inwards. So it looks like that. Let me show you. Then you carefully put it on top of this. So it looks like that. Let's see now. Then we have the red trim and the blue trim that goes here. Sorry that the video kind of crapped out at that moment. I was putting these parts together and didn't realize the battery died out. So I finally put these parts together, these gold trim parts here that I believe represents the controlling of the side rail guns, and I put it into place like this, as well as these two parts that slid in there, and the final part would be this part here for this. So that pretty much completes this, except I'm going to put this one on right now, which, let's see here, I gotta remember how I did this the last time. I just pretty much put them in like that, and then turn these two to the sides, like so. So it looks like that. And that completes the torso. Here's a closer look of the torso, as you can see. They did a pretty good job of not showing off that much scarring on this kit, so building it is very forgiving with the scars and things like that. So it looked good though. Looks real good. Alright, so that completes the torso unit. And let's move on to the next part. Okay, so the next part of the build is going to be the arms and the shoulder parts. First up, I'm going to take the frame of the arm, remove this part here. And this can be a little tricky here, so be very careful what you do. First thing, you want to flip this around and pull it like that. And this is the right arm, by the way. And then you turn this like so, and flip this like that, like so. Then carefully bring this arm like this until the clip gets onto this, and then flip this one up like that. So it's like this. So it looks like this. See? So now we take, if I remember the manual, I'm going to take this part. That was close. Stick it in like that here. Like you see there. And then there's another part that goes here. Like so. Then we have this part here, followed by this part here. So it looks like that. Then, this was the tricky part where you got to be very careful with this. Oh, you need this first, of course. So it slides it into place like that. And then this thing is in an angle here. There's a little notch here. So this is what you'll need to line up with the arms. So one will go here, this part, which sticks out. And then the other one goes here, in the other direction, so it looks like that. And then of course the opposite end will be the flip side. That's one way of distinguishing what side of the arm it's going to be. So I want to put this to the side for now. We'll take this. We'll take the blue trim part here. It goes here. And you're going to have to forgive me if I got to remove some of the notches here, which is pretty easy to do if you have an X-Acto knife. I'm going to have to probably replace the blades off my knife. It's now getting dull. I have a sanding, not sanding stick, what do you call that? Something to sharpening the knives, but it's now, this blade is getting dull, so I'm going to have to replace it with a new blade soon. Then we have this part here, which of course eventually you're going to pop it out so you can put the shield on. Then you take this, stick that here, like so. So it looks like that. And then we have this part here that you slide in like that here, and then you have a trim part here that goes there, like so. Get in there, you moron. There we go. Now we're almost done here. Now we move on to the shoulders. You have a blue trim part here, the lighter blue. Slide it in like that, so it looks like this. And then with this part in this position, I'll line it up so it's like that, and then close it up. Now this moves, and you'll see that soon. We'll take this, put this here, followed by this part here, and close this up on top, and then this red part goes here. Oops, the other way. Here. And the gimmick with this one is hopefully I can do this right on camera. You flip this, you lift this up, and this one's supposed to lift up as well, which I had a hard time figuring this out. So it looks like that. It's pretty sweet. Then finally bring this about here, and then you put the gold trim part here, which thus then finishes the assembly of the right arm. Actually, both arms are done, as you see. I could easily assemble the hands, but I'll leave that for last since I want to show off the manipulator hands. So this completes the arms of the built of the I was about to say Bull Strike, of the Strike Freedom Gundam. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's move on to the next part. Okay, so the next part of the build is going to be the head of the build of the Strike Freedom. And for the most part, we're going to need something that I'm not seeing here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. We're going to need this clear part. Now, this clear part, of course, if you look at it clearly, no pun intended, you'll see that the eyes are there, which of course you can either easily paint black and then paint the eyes gold. I'm not going to do that, and I know I've been kind of cheating my way, so I'm going to be putting on the gold decal part that came with the kit, since it's already done. And I'm going to assemble it, put it on right here. Okay, there it is. Pretty good. Looks alright. Okay, so next we will need this gray part here, followed by the gold trim, which goes like that. Supposedly like that. No, that's wrong. Goes like that. There we go. And then the clear part goes through over here on top. Actually, no. You want to put the red trim part first. These parts are really small. Jesus. There we go. So that goes there, followed by this, it goes here. Alright. And then the face mask. Again, this face mask is really small, so be very careful not to fumble about, because you can easily lose this, and if you lose it, it's there's no way to replace this. You're gonna probably have to spend hours digging through your area just to look for this small part. Look how small it is. That is so tiny. I may have messed up on the decals, but I can probably drag it down just a tad. There we go. Then of course we have the side armor, or the cheek armor, I guess. I don't know, maybe what I'm saying is wrong. So line it up with the two parts here and here. Followed by this. Oh no, you want to put that one first. Okay. I should say this goes first and then the other one goes second. There we go. So now it feels like it's holding into place. Then the rear part here, it goes like that. Followed by, well, this one tells you to assemble it first and foremost, so that one goes like that, and that one goes over it like that, And then you have the another small part, one of the red parts that goes here, the kind of like a little crest thing. I have a distinct feeling you may have to glue this. And then slide it into place like so. If it feels like it moves a lot, maybe you want to put a little bit of extra thin cement in there just to hold it into place. Plus I'm not digging the fact that even though I haven't painted it, you can see the little wedge under there that doesn't stay in, but looking at it from this angle, it's now nice and complete. Something to think about when you guys want to paint this. Alright, so the head is done. It's ready to go. Let's now move on to the next build.